I'm Rabbi Marilee Gordon of McHenry County Jewish Congregation. This week, in our weekly Torah reading in the Parashah, the Israelites are in the throes of the agony of being oppressed as slaves in the land of Egypt. Here they are, they're a different ethnicity, and they're not treated the way the Egyptians are being treated. Now, this is a foundational issue for us as Jewish people, to remember the mistreatment that we had as strangers in a land where we were not native. And I want to share with you in the book of Leviticus, we're reading Exodus now, but in the book of Leviticus, it brings us right back to this experience. This is in Leviticus chapter 19, verses 33 to 34. When a stranger resides with you in your land, you shall not wrong them. The stranger who resides with you shall be to you as one of your citizens. You shall love them as yourself. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I, Adonai, am your God. In other words, you were strangers in a land where you were not treated like the citizens. But it's your duty and your obligation to treat the stranger as a citizen. Now, here we are in a country of immigrants, and the ideas and the policies about immigration have gone up and down throughout the history of this country. I know my grandparents and great-grandparents were able to come to this country in the late 1800s and the early 1900s because the immigration policy for people coming from Europe was wide open until around 1920 when it shut down. And after that, Jews and other undesirables were not given entrance to this country. Now, today in this country, we find that there are many people who came here as infants, as young children, and even though their parents and maybe older siblings became citizens, it wasn't that families didn't realize that it would be a problem in the future. And we have this whole population of young adults now who are not citizens, but have been protected for quite a while. And now the president, having taken office just yesterday, has said that he is going to take that away from them and that they will be deported. This is so against our Jewish teachings. It's so against our understanding that each human being created in God's image is just as important as every other human being, and that we need to have respect for those who don't look like us, don't talk like us, the same as those who do. So all of us, each of us, need to do what we can, whether it's contacting our Congress people or working with organizations that are helping those who live in this country and are not yet citizens to be treated well and not be deported. For we were strangers in the land of Egypt. We know what that feels like. Thank you.